Hello wherever and whenever you are, welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK and welcome back to Icewind Dale as we are back up in the frozen north, continuing our Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign. A big hi hello to everyone who's jumping in already. Pleasure to see you all. Panda, Nuke Lane and Phantom, hello everybody. And Mooncloud, high five right back at you. Boom. And welcome in everybody. Yes, jump into that giveaway. We do have a fabulous giveaway from these wonderful people down here at CZRPG. You can get their fantastic encounters in Icewind Dale. Nice wintry adventures that you can drop into campaigns or use as one-shots, however you like. Fantastic encounter design, beautiful maps, fantastic stuff for you or your hard-working DM of choice. That said, let us also say a massive thank you to wonderful people at Sirenscape, sirenscape.com, for your free 30-day trial. Amazing sounds, music and sound effects for in your games. Lots of published content and lots of other original stuff as well. Try them out, and if you want to become a Super Siren subscriber and get all of that stuff for your games, be they in person or on the internet across the world like we are here. Now, that said, there are other sources of music. When you head over to our YouTube channel, you can see all the links for those channels which you can use in your projects and games as well. There's the YouTube channel, and of course that is alongside our Twitter and Instagram there as well. A good place to get news about what's going on QuestJunkiesUK. Or, quick cough, excuse me. Excuse me. You can give us a follow, and then I will shout you a invitation for our followers Discord, which is the best place to get all of the information before it comes out anywhere else, such as our exciting guests for the upcoming charity event, which is in May, once again raising money for the wonderful people at No Kid Hungry, along with the incredible organisers at Games Tavern, much like we did last year. Speaking of the No Kid Hungry charity stream last year, that is where I first came across the wonderful people at the Angry Nerd Girl Jesses, the Free Flings, as they were involved in that as well. And they were our guests for our one-shot roulette yesterday. Catch the VOD on Twitch there. It was a fantastic time as they were celebrating, well, we were celebrating, I should say, the release of their fantastic Uncaged Goddesses, a huge book of tier 4 one-shots, including Eberron Goddesses and Faerunian Goddesses and all the different types. And it is an incredible, beautiful book, and we were there with the project leads and most of the artists and one of the writers, our friend Dylan Ramsey, who is the creator of our Candlekeep Mysteries playthrough guide that we are using on our Candlekeep Mysteries game, and a friend of the channel who's done some playtesting stuff with us as well. And that was a fantastic time, and you should go and check it out if you missed it. Thanks for those who joined us. Now, that said, let us jump into this game right here, right now. Look at that character art. It's beautiful, and you should head over there and check it out. Rime of the Frostmaiden art. Boom. Over on Twitter, there is Emma's Twitter. There, Emma City Art. If you are able to catch them with their commissions open, you can get some beautiful art like ours, or over in our Barovia Beyond game as well. Exciting new art coming up for our new Barovia Beyond character. Shez's character, Sabrina, is going to be finished soon. We're excited to see that. It's coming along very nicely. Hey, Papa Dragon. And then you can hopefully be able to commission them as well for your wonderful projects and OCs too. That said, I think that is everything. The giveaway is open. Jump in there. We will draw it at the end. If you cannot hang around until the very finish, do not worry. We'll send that over in your whispers or on Discord, depending where we know you. And you can claim your prize at your leisure. But we are going to be jumping back into our Rime of the Frostmaiden game, and we're looking forward to enjoying our adventures with all of you. So, we'll see you very, very soon. Rime of the Frostmaiden. And we're back. Okay, so last time we were up here in Icewind Dale. They were in the secret chambers beneath the ancient frost giant meeting place of kings and queens. There they had found a necromancer from the Arcane Brotherhood with their cobalt friends, and they had trapped themselves with a unfortunate bit of teleportation into a enclosed tunnel. But our adventurers here were able to help them out by figuring out how to open up the grate and allow access to these newfound friends. They continue to work together, and they made their way into the secret chamber beyond the corridor that they had been trapped in, whereupon they discovered that there was a very enticing looking chest. Inside the chest, they were attacked as animated flying battle axes came flying up out of the chest and attacked them all. But with the cunning use of magic and swords and allies, they were able to get rid of them. Mame, sorry, they co-opted your shield guardian for a while. Took a brunt of the damage there, but that's what they're there for. And they were able to defeat the axes and lay claim to the magical item that was tucked away within the chest, a magical lantern that caused some kind of mystical frost damage, this frost giant relic that Professor Mame will be very interested to see and share with her colleagues back there in Goodmead. Now, they questioned this new friend of theirs, Velen Harple, very thoroughly about their motives and just what they're intending to do. And they came to an uneasy truce, an uneasy alliance, and have promised to work together for now, as Velen Harple has promised to get them out of this apparently sealed tomb and beyond the shifting icebergs and ice flows of the Sea of Moving Ice and out to Oral the Frostmaiden's Isle. And in exchange for that, she is looking for a book created by followers of Oral the Frostmaiden called the Codicil of White, which will apparently give her access to beneath the Ragged Glacier, which will be the resting place of the Netherese city that has crashed and left remnants of itself strewn across Icewind Dale. And Mame, you correctly guessed last week, well done, in your absence, you correctly guessed that the Verbeeg cave paintings and the various bits and bobs that have been discovered in Icewind Dale, and then the location of the upside down tower out to the east there, all led correctly to believing that the city had crashed beneath the glacier. And this Velen Harple wishes to use the Codicil of White to open up a fissure in the ice and gain access to the Netherese city beneath. And in return for that, she will guide you out to Oral's fortress and does not care two hoots what you'll be doing out there. So, that is where we left things last time. Let's have a quick catch up with these players of ours and see just what is going on as we jump into tonight's session. Shadove, who are you in real life? Who are you playing, or where are they at?
You got me this time. I am Chase. Yeah, I am Shadove, Warndrow Vengeance Paladin. I've recently discovered that my wily sister, who I thought was long dead, has been up to her usual hijinks, stealing things and just generally making a ruckus. But this new witch lady seems to be a bit more than she could chew, and you can't just let your sister die. Like, what kind of brother would I be? Just let your sister die. So
Quite. Okay, thank you. So Yella, who are you in real life? Who are you playing? Where are you at?
Yeah, so I'm Sarah, and I play Soyal, the life cleric Baxi. And yeah, I really don't trust this lady. The fact that she's wanting some tome that was made by followers Oral seems not good at all in her hand. But we really don't have a good lead to get there, and time is kind of important. So yeah.
Okay. And again, apologies to everyone that we, as I say, I can't put the blame on you guys. That I trolled last week by just saying, I just need to get my hands on the Codicil of White so that I can open up a fissure into the glacier by reading the poem that is within its pages, the Rime of the Frostmaiden. And then I just jumped to the credits. Just rolled the intro. Hey, Rufflejax. It's okay. I was making very outdated jokes yesterday, which is probably worse. So it was a thing. And then we did April Fools, where we started our entire Wild Beyond the Witchlight intro. We did the entire intro just in Japanese, and the whole chat was just like, "What's happening? Where's the subtitles button?" It was fun. It was fun. Tom, who are you in real life? Who are you playing, and where are they at?
In real life, I'm Josh. Today I'm playing Taln. Taln is disappointed in this necromancer. Really, she's just playing into the stereotype. What we really need is that good necromancer representation, and we're not getting it from her. we are going to help her, but.
Mm-hmm. You would have liked one of our one-shot roulette players yesterday. They were playing a reborn Furbolg, and they were being a good representative of the team.
See, that's what we're talking about. Anyway, that's where we're at.
Thank you very much. And last but not least, Professor Mame. Who are you in real life? Who are you playing, and where are they at?
Hello, I'm Sabrina. I play Mame, the Gloomstalker Ranger Gallus, and right now I think I'm really stoked about this frost giant artifact that we found in the chest.
Yes.
And although I'm actually, Sabrina's completely oblivious because I missed last week. But anyway, Mame is just like, I don't trust this lady, but I want to go and we need someone to guide us there fast to save Angi's egg?
Yes,
No,
indeed. Yes, Ariangin's egg there. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Okay. Yes, this lantern has been drawing towards the folks that it needs attuning to by somebody. But basically we figured out what it does is it both makes other people other than you and your friends vulnerable to cold damage, and then does a very large amount of cold damage. So it is a nifty little thing. Although I think the goddess of winter's fury might be immune to that kind of damage herself. But any other people knocking around, that could be quite useful. Right. Okay. Yes, that's right. The today's intro was by Patch, who was also linked to in that art shout out before. No, we didn't. Yes, Rolljacks, we didn't do animated intros. It was just language. I'm afraid. Stay tuned for the upcoming collaboration with Studio Ghibli. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be so good for the Feywild as well. Wow. Okay, so everyone, thank you for that, and let us return to those chambers beneath Yarmut. Where is it? Here it is. Open up. Let me in. Sorry, folks. There we go. Okay. Let's chill. So, the braziers magically crackling and lit by your riddle-solving acumen. You were able to light the various runic braziers which opened up the portcullis-type barrier that was trapping Velen Harple and her kobolds behind it. But the stairs back to the surface are securely closed to you. Now, Velen Harple has claimed that she can get you out of here. What would you like to do?
So when we came in, the door actually closed behind us when we first came out. I did not realize that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either.
Nor did I.
Oops.
Yes, that's why she was using that as her bargaining chip.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've come to an accord. Like, see these magic
How
powers.
exactly soon can we travel out?
Just as soon as your good Sir Knight there gives me that key.
Okay.
I believe Shadove has. You took the key from the main chest, right?
I think that was Tolm.
Was
Didn't
it
he
Tolm's?
magic
I'm
hand
sorry.
the gold key or something? Or didn't you mage hand the key out, Tolm?
The gold key?
I think.
Tone has that. No,
Oh, okay.
you're right.
My bad.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, I think
I've never been called Good Sir Knight before. That was the first. Okay.
It's your impressive armor.
Anyway, here's the key. Mage hand. Whoa.
I thank you. And you, follower of Bastet, if I'm not mistaken,
what gave it away?
the gaudy breastplate.
Yeah.
The shield has a nice touch as well.
True. Very true. Okay, so yeah, she gestures for you, Shadove, to remove the silver key that you had brought from the other room, which is what opened it up. And she.
I think we let the Iron Giant open the box.
Yes, but the key's still inside the lock, I assume.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
And yeah, you grab that key out, and she puts in the gold key that was originally in the lock already. And as she turns it, did we get a little button for these? Yes, thought it might be. Come on. It's going to play for you guys before it plays for me. There we go. As she turns the gold key in the lock, a large section of the wall, 10 foot square, opens into a portal. And beyond the portal, the area in the center of the thrones can be seen. There you go. The first part of my deal.
How exactly did you know that would work or happen?
It is hinted at in the markings on the wall there.
Okay.
I have studied these runes and their meanings for a great many years.
Well, all right. Let's keep going.
After you.
Ladies first.
She shouts down the corridor. Ada! Doki! Peko! Kira! Frida! Come on, we're leaving! And this is like... And the 5 kobolds come running up the corridor from back where they'd been skulking around, back towards the main room with the braziers. 3 of them zombies, 2 of them seemingly in the fullness of life. She's like, if you insist, don't dilly-dally too long, don't get trapped behind. And she steps through the portal, her boots crunching into the snow between the old frost giant thrones.
Question, is my golem down here with us?
Yes.
I'll send my golem ahead
Okay.
and follow it outside.
It clambers through the hole and into the space.
Yeah.
And you kind of all involuntarily shiver as the biting wind comes tearing through the thrones and into the space, trying to find a way between the furs and chill you to the bone. Velen kind of shakes. Ugh. Ugh. This is one thing to be said for down there. It was a little warmer. So, how did you travel here? Sled?
Six pack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6-pack.
I think as you've re-emerged from beneath the ground, there's a minor cacophony of excited dogs as they see you all. Ah, yes.
Harry?
Over enthusiastic as always.
Yes. Barry, I missed you.
And yeah, there is an awakened shrub peering around. I hope you enjoyed your
There
adventure
needs
without
sunlight.
me.
Did we leave him? Guys, did we leave Barry outside?
It was too dangerous.
I think we were also just like given the stairs, and it was kind of, yeah.
Okay.
There were flying axes. You don't understand. Barry could have been firewood.
Barry, you
Axes?
performed a very important role that is necessary for any adventure. The lookout is one of the most trusted positions.
Yeah. Listen to Tone. He's smart.
Had you not been here, any number of things could have snuck up on you.
Okay, but it's your turn next time.
I exclusively do lookout at night, as when I sleep, my eyes do not close.
Eyes?
Oh, you have to remember, it only counts as 1, 2, 3, many.
We're working on 4 right now. I'm teaching him slowly.
Okay.
Slowly but surely. Okay. Velen and her kobolds go off in the opposite direction to where your sleds and dogs are, seeming to have come at the mountainside from the other approach. And she glides into view, and you see that she is on a small, but sturdy-looking sled. And she doesn't have any dogs; just the 5 kobolds are in the front of the sled, just pulling it along. Well, where to next?
They don't need jackets or anything.
Those ones are dead, so.
Yeah, those ones definitely don't. No, they're locals, born and raised.
Guys, do we just head straight into the maw of the dragon here? Like,
Well, we have to get to
Look at that accurate snowy expanse. So the map wasn't
out to
loading; it
the
was just
sea of the
white.
moving ice, right?
Mhm.
Well, I assumed that you had some sort of way to get there, Valen.
Oh, I mean, we're already clearly blessed with transports. I just wondered if there was anywhere you needed to go first. Do you have supplies?
use a nap, like a long rest. If
I mean, to be fair, it's going to be quite a while before we get to the ice, to the sea.
Oh, there's Jarlmut. That's quite far away, yeah.
Yeah, you're quite far out.
I was trying to look for it. I was like, I thought it was near Bremen.
I mean, compared to the other towns, yeah.
And we had already, traveled, from East Haven to Yarmouth in this day?
I suppose we could briefly rest in Bremen before going to the Sea of Moving Ice. It's not that much of a detour.
Okay. Nowhere else you wanting to head at the moment? We all.
I was quite.
How's our
A.
how's our side quest log looking?
we need some papers from that damn bureaucrat, right, Tom? Is that
Look, what are our things to do? Oh, there's that sacrifice thing.
I think the bureaucrat's going to send a letter to
The egg.
Goodmead when things are ready.
Yeah, the egg. Is that's in the Frostmaiden's fortress, though, right?
Yes, so that's
that's
on the way.
Yeah.
Visiting a ship. I think that one was you, Shadow.
And I
I
think
think they're all
for-
together.
I think for Mama is just like the frost giant thing, but we just went there. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that was a majority of all of ours was the getting to Yarrowmoot. That was like 3 or 4 different ones checked.
Yeah, I think we're
Like
just
my
about
chickens.
okay.
All right, off to Bremen then.
Yeah, the only thing that you haven't done that the what is it of flowers? Knight of Flowers, Monk of Flowers? What's it called?
The I just looked
Grandmaster?
at the
Grandmaster of
Grandmaster
Flowers. There we go.
flowers. Yep.
That's just from up here.
The only thing that the Grandmaster of Flowers mentioned that you haven't done is the ship for Shadow.
Isn't that where we're going?
I thought on the sea, but I'm not sure.
You are headed towards Oral's Island if you're going with Velen right away.
Don't we need the thing my sister has to? Isn't that the only thing she wants?
Oh no, she's getting a tome. I guess currently
Yes.
she doesn't seem preoccupied with getting the piece back.
She wants to go get like
Pendant or whatever.
Yeah, she wants the 2 things she said was she wanted to get the tome and she wanted you to talk sense into your sister and return the family heirloom that was stolen.
Oh,
And the reason, and she wanted into that frost giant chamber because there was the records of where Vastaviken's fortress was, because she was going to use the artifact stolen by Shadow's sister to get there.
oh,
So it is safe to assume that your sister has gone in that direction because she stole the artifact to do so.
so we're all going to the same place? Question
I
mark?
think so.
Well, shit, yeah, let's do that.
Like the save point before the final boss, guys.
Right? Is that?
Any
Velen,
other things? Yeah.
Velen
don't have
doesn't
any
know
other
anything
questions.
about a shipwreck. She's not sure what that's talking about.
I mean, should we go to the shipwreck first? Why wouldn't she already be in Oral's dungeon if that's why she stole the... All right, let's go to the shipwreck. Yeah.
I mean, the Grandmaster of Flowers, said that there was something there for you.
To visit the
Oh.
ship that she came on, you've already met one. I don't know exactly what that meant, but I think that's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
so
We're
we're gonna
also
go
told
to
of an unsuspecting companion.
Mm.
I thought that was Barry.
Barry's wonderful, but Barry, I love you,
A
but
different companion.
Yeah.
I did not expect Barry.
I also did not expect.
he was unexpected. And then again, I kind of like kidnapped him, most basically, because Mama.
I've got competing menageries now. We've got you here, and we've got Corbin in Out of the Abyss.
All right, well then, short rest in Bremen and off to the shipwreck.
That would be a good place to ask about it. Any people that regularly go out to the Sea of Moving Ice would be in the town there.
All right, time to get on the sleds. Head
Okay.
back.
Hush.
So yeah, you jump onto your sleds and head back in the direction of Bremen town. So Yala, could you roll me a d20?
That is a solid 12.
12. Thank you. All right. You are, as a trio now of sleds, and the Icewind Dale kobolds keep up a good pace with the dogs. Just like scampering through the snow, and lighter load as well. They got a smaller sled, just one passenger, and they're just scampering along. And the dogs are being a bit charitable, keeping it a bit slower. And you're all just clambering and scampering through the snow together there, back to the northeast. And let's see here. Okay. Tom, could you roll me a d4, please?
Two.
2, thank you. Okay. As you are going down the frozen Shangarni River there, back towards Bremen, there is a section that goes through a cut, where the river is cut down through the bedrock and created this kind of frozen gully of ice. You remember coming through this on the way out to Yarlmut. And which of you is in the lead, would you say? Who takes the leads usually? Is it
The Iron
Soyalis?
Giant.
Maybe me? I
Soyalis
guess.
I
sled?
think so, Ayala.
Okay. Soyala, could you give me an animal handling check, please?
That is a nat 20 for 28.
Oh, very good. If you got a Vauxhall and fly. Where's those spinnies? The spinny 20s. Whee. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so you let's see here. Managed to quickly maneuver your sled and rein in the dogs as you see coming around, sliding around a corner, that a huge bundle of ice and debris has been knocked or fallen down into the chasm here and blocked it off. And you manage to pull up short before the sleds crash into the blockades there. And I mean, there's a lot of overhanging ice and things up above on the rock faces above, but you managed to stop that, and the others taking your lead, and the dogs kind of instinctively following the lead from the others are able to avoid crashing into that. But it's then that you hear some noises as several figures appear at the top of the cut, looking down greedily, their jaws slavering hungrily, and you see a pack of gnolls. Their long canine snouts looking down on the group of you. So, just get these gnoll sounds kicking in here. Ooh. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna need, as their cries echo around the cavern here, some initiative, please.
Looks like we got company, guys.
Knives out.
Indeed.
You want us to wait for a niche track up, or
Yeah,
what?
I'll grab it in a sec. Hang on. I'm just going to
Okay.
grab you onto the... I'll just put you onto the map here. Well, why is Shadow so much bigger? There you
Just
go.
born
Shadow
this
became
way.
a giant.
Wow, those sounds are great.
Yeah. Very Noli.
Indeed. Yeah, chill them out a little bit. He's like, calm down, Nels. Okay, right. Professor Mame. Also tiny.
Tiny mommy.
Tiny little mummy. Okay, there we go.
That was to scale.
There's that. And where is Mr. Grimbrew? There he is. Also, only Shadow is big. There you go. And boop. There you go. Put yourselves in there.
What?
If you're entering it and somebody enters theirs while you're trying to enter it, it overrides yours.
Oh.
Indeed.
Okay. So y'all got the fat rolls today.
Well, I also
Hey,
put
Burn.
myself in alert. I got my feet alert, so I'm like pretty high on the niche.
Oh, nice. Yes, your instincts have been sharpened in your time here. There's our friends here. 1, 2, 3.
A lot of no's.
What? Are you just copying and pasting them? Just like, let me just add some more.
There are 5
Like-
of them. We rolled.
Okay.
Could be worse. Okay, let me get some. Oh, I have handouts as well. Let me show you the handouts. Oop. There they are. Rawr.
Name checks out.
Indeed. Okay, right. So, how'd they go? Yeah, could be better. Let's get that in descending order. Boom. Okay, so Ciala, with that new feat of yours. Hey, out of the water. How you doing? Good to see you again. So, Ciala, as you look up and you see these gnolls cackling and slathering down at you from above, what do you do?
I'm going to, I guess, yeah, we just kind of reared back from this, saw them come ahead, and I'm gonna throw out a spiritual weapon out to the one, I guess, up here,
Okay.
closest to me.
Top left, yep.
Yep. And, does a 19 hit?
It will.
Okay, so that is 19 force.
Nice.
And then, as my standard action, I'll Sacred Flame as my cantrip.
Fabulous. Was that little
So
thing we
that
found
is
at the
dex
time?
save. Oh, I think you did a Spiritual Blade or something last time. You said that was my scalpel.
That's right. Yeah. Yes, there we go. Yeah.
The saber, yeah.
Wow, it's huge.
I mean, it did do a lot of damage.
Okay, there you go. So yes, your spiritual weapon is up there. It appears hovering in the air up on the ridge next to the knoll. And so what was the damage in the end?
19 force.
Oof.
And then they need to make a dex save to avoid this brilliant golden flame hurling towards them.
Okay, and they're already on their last
So
legs.
wham bam
They're like, ah!
for 12 radiant.
Dex, he said? Oh, sorry, strength save, right?
Dex.
Oh, just
16.
Dex, okay. Only a 10.
Okay, 12 radiant.
Okay, that one just... So, yeah, it's, the spiritual weapon just, like, slams into it, and it just gets, like, knocked down in the snow. As it kind of really tries to scramble up to its feet, it just flares with the radiant energy, and it just, like, and just, like, burns up and disappears.
And that's all.
Dead and gone.
I got the one over here, guys.
The other one on that side of the canyon kind of looks nervously over. It's like, Reggie?
Missed the wrong travelers today.
Apparently. They were so pleased with themselves as well. Mammy, go. Tell them you're on deck.
I'm gonna move this way, so I can attack this one
Okay.
in front of my shield guardian, and I am going to just do a normal bow attack with my radiant bow.
Go for it.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so my first arrow is going to do 3 piercing damage.
Okay. Better.
And my second arrow does a 10 hit.
Does not, I'm afraid.
Okay.
So the first one, like, slams into its shoulder and, like, fearing sudden violent death like its friend, it throws itself back out of sight, and the second arrow just goes sailing over where it was standing. Okay. Shield Guardian?
Yeah, my shield guardian's just gonna be like, I'm like, shield guardian, attack, use multi-attack fists.
Well, you're down in the little chasm of the water here. So the shield guardian starts just clambering up the side of the gully here towards the knolls. Yep.
Okay.
Do you want to go north or south?
I'm gonna have it go north, right here.
Okay, so it just starts clambering up arm over arm as it's climbing up towards that knoll there. Okay.
Okay, so its action is just movement.
Yeah, I think it's not going to be able to climb to the top in that one go because it's icy and pretty treacherous. But yes, it starts climbing up there. Okay, Tom.
Yeah, I'm done.
Should over next.
We're stationary.
You had stops, yeah, because of the blockage
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
There
Okay.
was a big ice block.
So we're gonna move kind of to the opposite side of the wall to where the shield guardian is kind of starting to climb up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to second level cast Ray of Sickness.
Excellent. So one of the ones to the south.
Yeah. Ooh, that'll hit. 27.
Yeah.
All right, 3d8. A 3, another 3, and a 1. Not my greatest roll.
Sorry, I missed something in the description of the encounter here. It's like their anticipatory cackling betrays them. Start hooting and
At
hollering
least
before they
that
come to
first
view.
one, yeah.
So 7 plus my intelligence, which is 5, puts me at
12. Yeah.
12.
Okay. Which of the three? Sorry.
The one that has not been hit, or one of the ones that has not been hit. So let's do the far right one, I suppose.
This okay, top right. This one over here. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And con save.
Okay. Boop. Natural one.
All right, a dark purple ray hits it in the chest, and it is poisoned.
Oof. Okay. And it was 12 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Also knocked onto its last legs. Ow! And poisoned. This one, I think. Okay. Thank you. Shadow.
All right. 21, so that hits.
Yep, which one are you going for?
The one right next to me.
Okay, what are you shooting?
This guy? This knoll?
But what are you shooting with?
Oh, I can't melee?
They're up on the top of the chasm above you.
Oh, jeez. All right. A crossbow then.
Okay.
Or wait. Yeah, crossbow.
Go for it.
Okay, so that's 7 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Can I, for a second attack, can I do something completely different, or does it have to be weapon?
That's a good question.
Like if I want to do like
mean-
2 sacred flames, does that count?
No, you can't. That's one.
You can't
spell.
do 2 spells, yeah, but
Okay.
I mean the problem with the crossbow is it has the loading trait, which means you can only use one of your attacks because it takes.
Oh,
you
jeez.
have to reload it.
Okay. So could I do that and then a sacred flame?
No.
No,
No.
because the casting spell is a different action.
Mechanically,
Oh, wow.
you're doing the attack action,
Mm-hmm.
and a spell is a casting action. The thing that lets you,
Okay.
the thing
Both
that,
are standard. Yeah.
Yeah.
the thing that lets you do the attacks
See.
twice says, when you take the attack action, you attack twice.
Yeah, using a standard action. No.
Whew. Boy, gotcha. Game is hard.
it,
No worries, man. No worries.
it sure be sometimes.
Yeah, technically you can do 2 spells as I did, but it'd have to be a bonus action or whatever of a
And a-
regular spell
And a
above,
cantrip, yeah.
and then a cantrip. Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, I fucked it up. I should have fucking Missy stepped. Yeah,
That would work too. That would work too. And for some reason it says it has to be a cantrip with a casting time of an action. I was like, surely a bonus action cantrip would be okay as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not many bonus action cantrips,
That
so
too. That too.
But they do exist.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Stone and Shillelagh.
Right. Okay.
Alright, I'll Misty step up next to him then.
Oh, at the end of your turn.
And end my turn, yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
that's a bonus action.
Yep. That's I
So it's-
checked
yeah.
that one. Yeah.
So fire,
So you-
fire the crossbow and Misty Steps. Yeah.
yeah.
Could he not attack with a sword?
No, because he's using the because he used the crossbow. You have to load the crossbow. It's not carrying around cocked. Like if you use the weapon with the loading action, you can only take one of your attacks.
Oh, okay. That's how it's written.
Loading trait, whatever it's called. Okay, I assume you're going to go to the bottom side of it without not put you between 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, I mean, the other one is going to come running over to attack you. The others are going to throw their spears down into the gully below. Let's see. The first one is throwing its spear at Soyala. The second one is throwing at Tuln. So at Soyala, sorry, I can talk. Oh no, sorry, they have longbows. They're going to use their longbows instead. Only a 6. And
Oh.
Tuln,
The poisoned
17?
one, right? Is that the poisoned one?
oh, it would be yes. So it's disadvantage.
I think
So
so.
14.
I believe that'll miss. Let me double check. The disadvantage will help me. Yeah.
Thank you, Baron.
Yes, 14 is a miss.
Okay, nice. So yeah, he brings it up, but you can't focus. You look through their eyes, and it's like blurry, and like this poison is affecting them, and they can't see properly. Okay, the other 2 are going to run and attack with their spears against you, Shadov.
Okay.
The first one, 19.
Nope.
Hey, rude. Alejandro, thank you for the follow. Oh,
Fast as protection.
I'm confused. You gave us a follow, but then offered us for us to buy followers. I said thank you, and now I say goodbye. See ya. Right, okay.
We didn't have to buy that follower, though.
I mean, I don't know if they'll stick around, but
First one's free.
first one's free. Yeah. Trying to get you hooked. Okay. The other one is going to go for you. 21. Ha.
Who's
Well,
you?
who, me?
Yeah, the two of them attacked you there, Shadow. Yeah.
All right, I'll use my reaction to negate that.
What?
Yeah, I have a. What's it called?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
It's a gift of the metallic dragon. I can magically create these wings that give me +3 AC.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Stealing
true.
Bahamut from me?
I gotta see this. Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
looks
He's a
down here.
cat
I'm
with, like,
missing a toe.
Yeah.
So yes, as this the three of you down in the ravine, you see this gnoll go loping across the snow towards Shadow, bring up its two-handed spear and plunge it towards Shadow as he's busy fending off the attacks of the other one. But even without turning, just these shining metallic wings just spring out and just cocoon him basically, and the spear just glances off them, and the gnoll cackles in frustration. And the wings retreat, and Shadow is just stood there, stoic.
I can only use it 3 times per day, so.
I mean,
And yet,
it'll work.
Nice, yeah.
It's all good.
it's pretty clutch AC bonus when your AC is already high.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's nice. I
Okay.
saw that. I'm like, I'll take it.
Yes. Okay, and back to you, Suya.
Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what is the distance going on here between these guys.
It's not because there's the Icewind Dale
Yeah,
map.
Okay, well, it might.
It's basically it's 30 feet to the top of the ravine.
Yep, which it's already up there because it hit the one guy.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's just going straight across.
It can just fly straight across to the other one. Yep.
Yep. So I'm gonna get the one, I guess, over here by Shadow actually,
Oh, sorry.
because I think that guardian's making its way up there, and I don't want to take it from him.
Yeah, I was gonna say the shield guardian was gonna look so
And
disappointed.
Shadow's
It's like,
getting hit real
Mantle
bad.
Shell's over
so-
there, just like, oh.
Well, meaning not actually taking the
Oh,
hit,
man.
avoiding it really well, but yeah.
I'm looking forward to destroying that gnoll.
Yeah. All right. So that is a and I'm gonna use my inspiration. I have one.
You do.
Okay, I'll just use that.
Okay, off it goes.
Okay, 26 hit
Oof, yes, indeed.
for 20 force,
Ouch. Vaporized.
and again I'm gonna
Actually,
hit,
no, it's full damage, was it? So it's just sent cartwheeling across the snow.
and I guess I'll hit the other one next to Shadow.
Oh,
Ah,
you can hit the one that's on its last lives. I don't mind.
okay. Well, I'll try with the Sacred Flame. I don't know how he'll do, but on the one, I guess, that Tolm hit. DC 16?
The hits.
That is
D-
8 Radiant.
DC,
DC 16 save, Dex save, yeah.
Oh, next save. Sorry.
Sorry.
My bad.
Yeah.
Natural one again.
Okay, 8 Radiant.
These poor gnolls, they were doomed from the start.
This is at the same knoll that rolled the natural one.
It's the poison, I
He's
tell you.
having
It's
a
the
rough day,
poison. How much damage was it?
8 Radiant.
8. Okay, he lives.
Oh,
But only
okay,
just.
that's it for me.
Alright, yeah, getting the full gambit here, Papa. Thank you. Mummy!
I'm going to hit this one again with my normal arrow attack.
Shoot!
Does a 11 hit.
I'm afraid not.
Does my second arrow attack hit? Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
My second arrow does 3 damage.
Oh,
again.
right. Okay, and the other arrow plunges into its side again. It's like, oh, I should have stayed outside. And as it's cursing itself, it starts to panic a little bit as a very large shield guardian mantle shelves up over the lip of the ravine and charges into combat. Punch, punch, punch.
Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Let me click that. 11 bludgeoning.
Ouch. Last legs. So yes, the massive shield guardian's fist swings round, cracks. It goes like slow motion. Its jaw as it goes like broken, like clearly broken its jaw. It's just like moo. Okay.
And second fist attack.
Yep.
Does a 9.
No, thank goodness.
And I end my turn like that.
Okay, Tom.
Wait, sorry. I must have zoned out. This guy is still up?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like last leg.
His final the final inches of his leg.
He's
last
limping away.
toenails. Yeah.
Alright, let's just cantrip him. Firebolt.
You're not even worth the level 1.
Why would he be worth a level 1? I mean,
Poor guy.
we only got 15.
15 hits. Meets it, beats it.
Alright. He's dead. Mathematically, it's impossible. For him to not be dead. But I'm gonna roll it.
Go for it. Let's see how did.
14.
Okay, yes. So is it as fireball?
It is a firebolt. Yep.
Yeah, it streaks up and he just like goes scampering off into the snow, just yelping and yowling on fire. And then falls down. Go. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it, sir.
Shut up.
All right, I'm gonna use this flaming sword here. So 12 misses.
Does, I'm afraid. But you do get 2 attacks now.
So that's a
That hits.
20 for 1d8. 6 plus 7, so 13.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, your sword whooshes through the air, the flames trailing behind it, and puts that one onto its last legs as it cuts into its side.
Yeah, he's not worth the inspiration. I'm gonna end it there.
Okay.
That's
Mame and Shadov, if you would like an attack of opportunity, these last 2 nulls are just gonna book it.
I'll take it.
Okay,
I'll
roll to
take
it.
uh,
And can my shield guardian attack of opportunity?
That was
I
the
think
shield.
that's
That was
the
the shield guardian.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was the
that-
shield guardian.
yeah, right,
that was
runs.
me with my bow.
Oh, sorry. No, no,
Melee.
14 misses, right?
14 just
No.
misses. Yes, that one manages to
Yeah.
scamper away,
All right.
yowling and yelping for its life. So do you want to roll a shield guardian attack, Mami?
Yeah. Go, my shield guardian. That's 12.
Oh, it doesn't. That one also escapes. Yay! Flee, Knolls, flee!
No.
Can I see them when it gets to my turn?
No, because they ran off in the opposite. You're down in the ravine, so
Yeah,
they went
yeah,
off that way. So they're out of sight, I'm afraid.
And don't come back. We'll kill you.
Now, Shadov, the range on your crossbow is up to 400 feet. So, I mean, you could try and shoot
Nah,
it.
it's fine.
You're good.
They
I
learned their
miss.
lesson.
My shield guardian misses.
Do we get extra experience or something?
No, we're not doing XP.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
Okay. Thank you. And you defeat the Knolls. Regular Knolls, as the song goes.
They'll be back in greater numbers.
Not if we keep moving.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, you swing the sleds around. It's like Velen's like, yes, let's go back to where the ravine was shallower and clamber out. And you lose a little time, but you do double back and swirl around and carry on your way. And the Knolls are gone. The Knolls from the Cackling Chasm, which is one of the little locations we have not visited in our time here in Icewind Dale.
seems like we should have known to avoid such a such a place.
Well, they were roaming far and wide in search of food. I think. Yeah. So you are managed to make your way through the rest of the day without being accosted by any of the locals, unfriendly or otherwise, and I mean, you know, you were plunged into darkness immediately after lunchtime, so you find yourselves returning to Bremen, and you see the torches and lit windows of the various buildings flickering ahead as you come swooping down the river and into the small village.
Is this our first time in Bremen, or have you guys been here before?
Yeah, I think you skated around before, right?
I know we went through. Maybe we did.
Okay. I think
It's the Lonely Wood.
on the way out, I think you just skipped around. No, because it's on the opposite side of the lake to the Lonely Wood.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, Sriala, you give everyone a quick brief history lesson as you're coming into town. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bremen
And I
was-
think Toll might be familiar a bit since it's Dwarvish, right?
It is. Well done. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, founded by dwarf prospectors, the sleepy town of Bremen sits on the west bank of Mer Dualden, at the mouth of the Garnier River. Bremen's harbour has frozen, requiring local fishers to haul their boats across the ice and put them in the lake.
Not quite as fortunate as us in Lonely Wood.
I know, right? One of the few parts of the lake that's frozen. And let's see. If the Frostmaiden's everlasting winter has one benefit, is that the hardy folk of Bremen are spared the seasonal flooding that normally threatens the town in early summer. So there you go. Silver linings. But the long nights, frigid air, and howling blizzards do not provide any comfort. Let's see here. I'm just going to read this as an aside because it's fun. Twice in the past 2 months, the residents of Bremen have had to mount search parties for their town speaker and the oldest living resident, Dorbelgruff Shalescar. And twice they found him wandering the frozen shores of the river in heavy furs with no memory of how he got there.
Oh, we need to talk
Oh
to him.
no.
Dorbelgruff, old even by dwarf standards, isn't long for this world. Many locals fear the same might be true for the town itself if Oral's brutal winter does not abate. Enter the adventurers, sliding into town.
Hello.
As you get towards the outskirts, Velin says, "Okay, you know what to do." And they unhitch themselves from the harnesses and things, and they scamper together. And you see the 3 undead ones kind of like go up and jump onto each other's shoulders, and then the 2 living ones, one goes onto the other's shoulders, and Velin comes over with these trench coats with fur-lined hoods and puts them on them. There you go. And that's for you too. 3 kobolds in a trench coat. Living the dream. Okay. There is a picture. It was the one I sent you in chat earlier today. So there you go. Yes. Where are they? I want to show everyone back home.
Why the trench coat?
Oh, there are some who don't like kobolds. I don't know why. They're lovely little things. And useful. I can't find it. It's like... yes, Baron. Human! I saw that. That's one of the battles I saw. Satine Phoenix tore them to pieces. Okay. So... You have arrived in Bremen. What is our locations here? You're kind of spoiled for choice for a place to stay. As you get into the center of Bremen, you find that the central square is surrounded by 5 taverns.
Wow.
Thought this town was on the way out. What?
Gotta have a party.
Have a drink before they go, yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the fanciest one.
Yeah, I guess I should get the wind. There we go.
These taverns have names?
Let's have a look here. So yeah, these 5 taverns stand in a semicircle around the central yard in the heart of Bremen. As the story goes, 5 brothers originally intended to build a tavern together, but each had assumed he would be the one to run the business. Since none of the brothers would work with the others, each built their own tavern, and they all compete for customers. They're called Stones, Even Keel, the River's Mouth, the Grumpy Moose, and the Black-Bearded Brother.
Moose thing. Oh man. What was it? Or the white moose is what we wanted to do ours.
Yeah, white moose.
There's a grumpy moose over here.
Yeah, we can't both be moosing it.
Popular name.
Get some.
White moose sounds better anyway.
Yeah.
So, which do you fancy? You gonna check out the moose competition?
I'm slightly tempted, but I don't know. Any of the other ones?
Someone needs to tell me who has the best beer.
So you're just gonna split the party with Velen and go to all of them?
Yeah. One to each.
I mean, we could do some reconnaissance. Maybe somebody knows something about this ship.
Pub crawl! It's very, very low effort pub crawl, all right next to each other.
So are we looking to procure means on the sea, or is this just a rest?
Velen says, "Oh no, I've got that covered."
Okay.
You remember back in the chambers below, she was saying how she has the means, but she doesn't have a ship.
Yep. Okay.
I'm just gonna vote Grumpy Moose.
Yeah.
Just make a decision.
Let's see if they have a head, mounted head or anything.
Yeah, maybe they don't
That
have
could
an
be our
impressive
selling point.
mounted head. Yeah.
So I don't have an actual moose.
Is it grumpy?
They come up short in that department, as it does seem to be just a name.
Garbage is
Hey,
guys. There we go.
we win.
The brother, well, actually, I mean, yes, you're gonna make your way into that one there, and there you go. The door creaks open, and you find a small, run-down-looking place. It's very simple, but yeah, it's fine. It's warmer than outside, and the brother in charge of the Grumpy Moose. Let's have a look here. He's there, kind of like polishing some tankards. He's like, all right. What can I get you?
Food
Well-
and lodging?
What kind of beer do you have on tap?
The wet kind.
My favorite.
There you go.
Oh,
My favorite kind of customer. Easily pleased. Drake's the name. Drake Forgebuckle. In charge of this, the finest tavern in Bremen.
Oh,
believe.
that's why we're here.
Don't believe anything that my stupid brothers tell you.
What would they tell us?
That theirs is the best. Idiots.
So why
Right.
exactly is it called the Grumpy Moose?
Well, before my brothers and I decided to get into this particular line of business, I used to be a hunter.
I don't see a moose.
I didn't catch it. It's what convinced me to give up hunting. I came across this right grumpy bastard out in the forest, and it chased me half the way back to town.
So you named your tavern after your greatest failing.
Just a reminder not to go back.
All right, give me that wet beer you're talking about.
There you go.
We actually have a tavern or inn. I'm not entirely sure, Tone, what you want to call this yet. But we're working
Franchise.
on a white moose, actually, is the name. Out in Lonelywood.
White moose, you say?
Yes,
Sounds like some
After-
bizarre mythic beast.
exactly.
It,
you know?
it was until we hunted and killed it.
Oh, fellow hunters. You come out this way looking for a new
Actually,
game.
hunt.
We were headed out to the sea, but
Are you hunters or fishers? Make your minds up.
well,
Or-
I'm
or
a,
you have
I'm
to
a brewer
polar,
first.
You have to polar bear seals.
I'm a brewer first, but
Ships.
this was sort of a
Eyes narrow. You're not any of them damn wreckers, are you?
Wreckers.
What's a
Yeah,
record?
you say you're
No.
hunting ships, using this unnatural darkness to use lanterns to lure poor passing ships onto the ice.
oh no, we
No.
would never do something that catastrophically bad.
What exactly
I should think not.
what happened?
Oh, it's just a rather nasty business
On the
that
lake
some
here?
people. No, out on the
On the
sea
sea.
of moving ice. Aye.
No, we were in fact looking for particular vessels to make trade with, I hope.
Such as. I mean, if I've heard anything, you're welcome to the gossip. But I don't know what's been said. What's going on? What you after? Apart from the wet stuff, here you are, sir.
Thank you. By chance, any rumors circling around of adventurers that look like me?
Oh, we have elves through here all the time.
I'm a little different if you haven't noticed. Not of the typical drow variety.
Drow. Oh. What brought you up top?
A missing person.
You're not a slave, right? Let's go through all these unsavory.
I know this poor man. He's making such a judgment of us.
Should never keep saying these things.
Are you a hunter, a fisher, a slaver? Oh geez.
Yeah, Papa Dragon. Drake
break.
Forge buckle.
No, I'm after my sister, Barkeep.
Oh, all right. Well, I hope you find her. Assuming you're on good terms.
Well, somewhat.
Splendid. Hope you're on better terms than I am with my bloody brothers.
Yeah. Tell us more about these records. Is this an ongoing problem?
By the way, should have the beer is a red ale.
Oh, thank you for telling me that. I was legitimately interested.
It's on the floral side, quote unquote. And he's like, and you wanted dinner as well?
Yes.
There's a decent haul of knucklehead trout today. We got it with we got some red potatoes and actually maybe want something for our drow friend here. With cave mushrooms as well.
Just because I'm a drow, I'm supposed to like mushrooms?
Oh, no, Underdark, right? Caves.
I'm not underdark. Yeah. Jeez.
Try and make you feel at home.
Trout and mushrooms would be lovely.
All right. All right. 4 plates of trout and tassies.
3. I don't eat.
No, I mean, was Barry supposed to? You can leave Barry out?
What do you mean you don't? I've never met a dwarf who doesn't like his food. What are you talking about? You must be
Oh.
must have worked up an appetite lugging all that armor around.
Oh.
I unfortunately, I'm magically bound to the armor. I am sort of a. It's complicated.
Storied hunters indeed.
I was
So-
once a renowned brewer, but now I cannot drink beer.
Well, you're still a
You're
renowned
still renowned.
brewer.
Yeah.
Cursed indeed. Cursed indeed. And yeah, he is a dwarf, by the way. Yeah, dwarven brothers. The forge buckles are good. I don't know if they're. Don't know if they're. Yeah. Any distant relatives of the
Dust buckle?
dust buckles of good meat.
You
Fight.
got any rooms?
Not yet.
Or keep?
There's a bunkhouse. It's not nothing fancy, but you know, easily pleased, right?
No, I
Just-
could use it. A room.
Where
That's-
exactly is Valen in all of this? Or Valen, or whatever her name is?
They've like, grabbed themselves like a corner table, just sat there. And
Okay, okay.
The towers of kobolds are sat beside them, like swaying gently. Trying to keep their balance. Now then, so the four of yous, right?
A room, yes. I do need a room.
Yeah, we need some rest.
And Velen says, and me as well, please. And he's like, yeah, you'll fit in. No worries. Yep, no worries. Here's your food. Here's your food. And he brings out his steaming plates, which after all the time spent out in the cold is welcome. And he's like, as you've had some time to enjoy the food and stuff, he comes over. He's like, more of the red. Anyone? More? Yes? Yes? No?
Yes.
Right, there you go. So what was this information you were looking for?
Looking for a wrecked ship, perhaps? Recently wrecked?
Oh, where is it? I think, wrecked ship.
Sea of moving ice, perhaps. Exact location.
Social security number.
There was. What's the information? You are staying here, right? You're not going to go off somewhere else and give your patronage to one of my brothers.
Well, it depends on if you know.
Yes, we are planning to stay here.
You're giving away our biggest leverage.
Well, much as I hate to send you in that direction, there was a shipwreck several months ago, and one of the survivors is over at my brother's place, the Even Keel.
Well, all right, we can still have a room here and just make it for 4, and I'll head toward the Even Keel.
Yes.
See what's up.
I rest assured I will not be buying any beer while I'm there. I would not be unable to give him the patronage he would desire.
You gotta be bought any bloody beer here either.
I bought his. I had two.
Do you want to buy some beer? I've got some of the good mead.
Are you, Shadova, are you gonna go over to the other place by yourself?
Oh, I mean,
Well,
if anybody wants to come, then
Yeah, we will surely come. Let us just finish the meal and we'll be over. Yeah.
yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, we'll finish up here.
Let me finish my knuckle-headed trout, please, and these potatoes.
And no
Are they boiled,
Red
mashed, or
drink for her.
Boiled, quartered and boiled. And Drake says to you, Tom, he's like, let's talk when you get back, right? Definitely. When you come back here to stay the night, let's talk then.
Oh, okay. Well, here's a quick sample for you to enjoy while we're having the discussion.
I'll let you know what I think. Oh, come
Ever the
in.
businessman.
Velen says, we'll stay here and keep the chairs warm. And you finish up your meals, and it's quite, it's just a short, sharp chill, dash across the courtyard to the other one. You see the rickety sign swinging to and fro in the Icewind Dale winds that's prowling through the streets here. And as it creaks ominously in there, you see that the other inn is just across the way. And you dash into the even keel. And you see almost identical dwarf. There's certainly quintuplet vibes going on here, the five brothers. And he's like, all right, how's it going?
Didn't we just... Oh. Never mind.
What can I do for you?
Looking for a drow.
A drow?
You want to say that a little less menacingly.
I said it exactly as intended.
To be fair, he is not a slaver, as the other brother would think.
No slavers here. No slavers here.
Relative of his that he's looking for.
I ain't seen no drow around here.
We were told that a survivor of a recent shipping accident is staying at your
Well, I think it was like 5 months ago, but yeah.
at your establishment and may be able to assist us in some way.
Oh, you talk about North.
Maybe.
Hi, over yonder. And you just see over in the corner there is a very large, round-shouldered tabaxi with scars across their face and notches in their ears, and they are spooning some broth, whatever that was on the evening menu here, from a steaming bowl. And just focused on the food in front of them, and the tankard like that. Aye, that's North Tallwind over there. He was one of the sailors on the ship when it ran aground. The Dark Duchess.
Does that sound like the kind of thing your sister would take a read on?
I don't know, man. I didn't know she was alive. Barkeep, give us four of your finest wet beers, and have them delivered to North's table.
Can do.
All right, I'll ease some chairs from around the tables, and we'll quietly sit with North, as in
North,
Snarf?
North, the North Wind.
North?
Thundercats.
Gotcha. Yeah, all right. We'll sit with North. Buy a man a beer.
He kind of looks slightly alarmed at the four of you just like pulling up at the table around him. He's like, there's plenty of other tables.
We'll time it with the beer delivery, so he's friendly approach.
What can I do for you?
Heard you experienced some recent trauma regarding your ship, the Dark Duchess.
He looks up and he squints. You see one of his eyes is kind of cloudy, and that one of the large scars just like cuts straight across it. And he looks. The gods made two of you.
And where's the other one, if you happen to know?
Assuming you mean Shara.
That would be the one.
She skipped out. Left the five of us still alive, trapped in the hull.
Sounds about right.
I just about managed to free myself before I lost the last of my strength.
Did the other four of you make it?
Let's just say I made it thanks to them.
All right. No judgment here. Don't want to know. You got any leads on Shara?
She disappeared sharpish.
Jeez. Any footprints, rumors, exact locations?
Funny issue, but no. I have this map. X marks the sister. No. If she'd heard that I was here, she'd be clever enough not to show her face. Don't worry.
Considering the cannibalism and all.
I don't blame the family for the sins of the one. You see,
What
anything
exactly
this...
happened?
Sorry, what was that?
What exactly happened with the ship?
Those waters out there are treacherous. We wouldn't have ever strayed this far north if it wasn't for the... Just spits off to the side. Arcane Brotherhood. We are pulling out of Luskan Port. And brought a bunch of them up on some mission, some expedition or whatever, I don't know. The others had disappeared. I assumed your sister had gone off to rendezvous with them.
I didn't tell you it was my sister.
Like I said, could have sworn the gods made two of you out of the same cloth. Spitting image.
Well, enjoy your drink, North. We have some deliberations.
Cheers.
All right, I guess we'll head back to the Grumpy Moose and make plans.
Be grumpy. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm grumpy because the Arcane Brotherhood.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you guys want to ask me more questions, by all means.
I also should have. When you're going to ask where the boat was, the ship was.
I thought the other guy already told us.
No. told us to like
Oh,
ask
my
North.
Yeah. One more question, North.
It cost you another pint. What is it?
Where did your ship crash?
It was. Hang on, let's see. Where is it from here? Northwest of here.
Okay, Northwest is a pretty big area. If you could be a little more specific.
I wasn't myself when I made that journey. But you head northwest to the Sea of Moving Ice, and you can't miss it. The hulk of a big black ship in a large white expanse of ice.
5 months is a long time. You could be covered in snow. Well, I suppose if that's all the information you've got.
Do you know anything about why the Arcane Brotherhood were here besides exactly like what their expedition was?
Looking for some ancient city. That's all I heard.
The Netherese.
Never heard of them.
Okay. I'm done here. Thank you.
No, whatever. It's... And, I mean, you guys have got a map, right, of the area?
Yes?
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, he basically, he marks like a general, it's like, you know, he's got a decent navigation sense and things from, you know, days at sea and, you know, time at sea. He's like, it's going to be in this area. And he circles an area.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, that's helpful, actually.
Exact location.
Exact location.
I'm sorry
Thanks.
for what happened with the rest of your crew. I'm sure they, you know, just sorry.
Oh, you know,
He ate him. He's not that sorry.
I mean,
life always throws you all kinds of challenges. You just gotta stomach it and, you know, soldier on.
if you're looking for, I don't know what exactly your case is now, but if you're looking for a change of pace, a bit of a community, Lonelywood might be something.
This place is my home now. I can fish
I've been
proper.
fighting the cannibals to Lonelywood, so yeah.
I was just trying to be nice. I don't know.
Other scary tabaxi there. Fit right in. No, he says, yeah, he's made a life for himself here and has joined the fishers out on the lake.
That's good.
Yeah, get this man another pint, and we'll head back to Grumpy's.
Nice. Somebody mark off a gold for the evening's food and drink.
So yeah.
I was gonna say I think I'm the party holding, so yeah, I'll take that out.
I think I should just give my money to her. Be like, so yeah, I'll just take it.
So yeah,
We're at a nice 20 too, and I gotta make it a 19.
Oh.
Okay, we're good. Well, I mean like 2,220, but now it's 2,000.
I
It was
was about to say.
2,220.
Oh. I
2,220,
mean, I'm sure we
but
can
now.
sell something. I don't.
Wait, how much was it?
So we have 2,219 now.
Wait, I'll give you 2 gold. Let me take off 2 from mine.
The tavern just goes
Wait,
quiet.
but two would just make it up to
Everyone
21.
looks at Sigala.
Give me 3 gold.
Guys,
and
I
it'd
think
be
we gotta leave. Guys.
Oh, wait.
Do this in the Grumpy Moose.
All right, let's go.
Ciala walks out the door, like 10 people follow her.
Oh my god. And I'm just like, Golem.
As you, the shield guardian, which just stood outside, just like
Just
stands in front of the
snap
door.
it
They're just like it's like quick change of direction. They walk off in the other direction. Suddenly become very interested in their pockets.
Wait, so you have 2 to 19?
Yeah, I have 219. Yeah.
Wait, I'll give you 3 because I just want
Okay.
that number. Just okay. I'm gonna
Thank
take 3
you.
off mine.
Thank you. That's I also feel that. So
All right, now I have
Guys.
like 18 gold.
I thought we'd moved beyond Tuesday. Come on.
oh,
Oh no, never. That Tuesday was perfect.
It was all right.
Sorry, I felt I talked over you when you were talking about that, Mame. I'm sorry about
No, it's okay. Tuesday.
that. I didn't give it its due reverence. Right, okay, so there you go. Shadove, as a special treat for you, I have given you an exact location.
Hey.
But you're not on that map at the moment. You will be in the future. It's marked there. Okay, so you head on back over to the Grumpy Moose, and Drake looks physically relieved when you come back. And Velen nods. So, did you find what you're looking for?
Yes, an exact location even.
Splendid. Well, let's have a look. Hey, Thamio. And you kind of show the map. And she's like, oh, it's not too far along the coast from where we're headed anyway.
by any chance were you on this boat? It was known as the Dark Duchess.
Dark
Where he pointed us.
Duchess. No, doesn't ring a bell, no.
My insight check.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, that's just a 10.
Seems legit.
Okay.
So, yes, all of you may click that long rest button as you
Yeah.
take advantage of the bunk
Oh, I
room.
needed that. I was still sitting at 32 hit points.
Wait, how much do you have for max?
71.
What the hell?
Wow.
I got some good rolls these last. I thought I got my full 8 or whatever last
Nice.
round. Yeah.
I low roll basically HP rolls.
How do you think I took 2 hits from that frost giant guy?
Yeah.
That thing was brutal.
Oh, he's a savage.
All right. Okay. So, yes, you spend the evening here, and it is uninterrupted.
Also, the
And
10,
Russell?
10 hit points, I think, because it's at New Dawn.
Indeed.
Was it 10?
Thank
Ten-
good
temporary?
reminder. Good reminder.
Yeah, 10 temporary hit points.
As the blessings of Lathander wash over you this new morn. If the sun's rays are unable to, unfortunately. The thunder spirit is there, regardless. And you rise up early and jump on those sleds of yours and go off, sliding effortlessly across the frozen wastes and between the various hills and rises and falls of the upper sections of Icewind Dale here. And it is fairly unpleasant journey, but there's the Dark Duchess there. You see that there, Shove? Puppies. That's right.
Oh, cool.
It's the 6-pack.
I
Okay,
do like exact locations.
there it is. So, Yes, you're winding your way through those various hills and parts of the Icewind Dale there, and as you head off in that direction, is there anything you want to talk about before you arrive there?
Hope we don't run into any more gnolls.
Oh, Barry, you gotta behave. This is an adventure,
Finally,
but I want
yes.
you to live.
Me too. Me too. I want it to be the first of many adventures.
Of course.
Does the cold make your berries juicier?
Crunchy, if anything, I'd say.
I mean, you're like frozen grapes, right? So.
Oh my god.
And
it'll just be
yeah.
that interaction of just me protecting Barry from Shadow.
Why can't a man have a couple of berries in the morning? It's a
How
continental
often
breakfast.
do they even regrow? Is he looking bare? Is Barry
Seasonally.
looking bare?
Not gonna say he's an adventurer now, so he's blessed with the wondrous abilities of a long rest. So I think every long rest he gets a full crop.
That's good.
Like, yes! Alright, I approve.
Then let the berries be given, you know?
He's like, oh, help yourself.
Barry doesn't. Yeah.
You know,
Just take a
Barry makes
handful.
I bet you
berries.
better.
I have good berry. Like, it's meant to be. We both make berries.
See, match right now. And as you make your way out to the sea of moving ice for the first time, as you crest over the last of the hills in Icewind Dale, you see, and I'll say this coincides nicely with about midday, so you get this nice view of this, slightly lightening of the sky here, and as you come up over the top of those last hills, you do see the snowy slopes going down and a defined line along the edge of the coast where it breaks into water. And then beyond that's just a mosaic of ice. Just huge, misshapen chunks of ice moving sluggishly around each other. And you see this undulating, shifting kind of mosaic floor of huge icebergs and chunks of ice as the ocean still makes its presence known even beneath this frosty cap on the top. And as you slide down towards the coastline, you do see what you're looking for.
You have moving ice.
The sea of moving ice stretches out before you, a featureless frozen desert. But ahead, the smooth white surface is interrupted by a towering ship. Its exterior covered in frost. And there must be a picture of this. There we go. Yeah. There she blows. That's on Roll20 there. What would you like to do?
Black.
It's beautiful, but also
cool.
sad.
Stealthily investigate.
Okay. So you're gonna take the sleds over towards the ship?
Yeah, can we? Is it possible?
Oh yeah.
How moving is this moving ice? I mean, I
I
assume
think where we're at is pretty stuck.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a bit-
so
Out further, I think it's moving more.
Yeah, definitely. And you can see as you get close, like the hull and rigging and masts of the ship are just covered in a layer of rime. And from the waterline of the vessel, it's about a 10-foot climb up to get up to the main deck there. And you can see the whole sides of the ship and the decking are all glistening with ice. But yeah, looking at it, Suyala, definitely with your experience of the local area, you can, and being around the lake as well, you can see that the ice here around the ship is very thick. No chance of breaking it.
Yeah, it should be very safe for us to go by.
Yeah. And you start to move in closer, and as you do, you hear a loud thumping and creaking. Thank you, Sasuke. Coming from inside the hold of the ship, followed by guttural snarls of some creature. The ship is not as abandoned as it appeared.
Do they sound gnoll-like?
No, deeper, more guttural.
Did they sound goblin-like?
Deeper, more guttural.
Let me.
Eddie?
Is
Yeti?
that,
No.
is that religion?
Yeah, no language you recognize, I'm afraid.
Is undead religion or arcana? I think it's religion.
What do you mean?
Like knowing about undead stuff.
Yeah,
In Pathfinder, it's religion.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Let's just see if Tom would know to consider this or not.
Okay.
We've heard a couple different types of undead, so who knows?
I rolled a unnatural 20.
Okay.
So Tom would be like, could be the undead corpses of the half-digested crewmates.
Always a possibility.
oh jeez.
Velen just says, well, if you want to find out what's inside, you have to find out what's inside. I think it's a package deal.
I would like to summon my war steed.
You do. There's a creak and a crack and it disappears through the ice. No, it's fine.
Oh, I was like, I thought this was stable.
Oh shit, my golem, it's heavy. Heavy boy. I don't think I'll
It
bring
should
my...
be fine. What, this is like thick ice.
But as you get nearer where the ship is, it gets
Oh,
thin,
yeah,
like
it's
a bit more
broken.
precarious. Yeah. So
I
it
guess-
And I summon him in the ship.
it decides to like guard the sleds.
Yeah. Stay here. Guard the 6-pack. And...
By the way,
Great.
Professor Mame,
Yes.
there is a almost you almost didn't hear it over the wind that's just tearing and whipping around the ice floe here, but there is a very low
I'm sorry. What Slobber Chops, what's going on?
Somebody likes chicken.
Oh no. Or maybe it's the ship. Is there something on the ship?
You ponder for a moment, Mame.
Hmm.
Do a little mental math. Professor Acrobatics.
Because
And
I
you
remember you said like Slobber Chops every time like we're at a hotel, like we always look northwest.
You beat me to it. Exactly. Yes, you reckon that every time you saw Slobberchops doing that, it would have been roughly in this direction.
Oh no.
Slobberchops' backstory?
Oh my god!
It's the
The
final character.
backstories.
The final character arc that we had to deal with.
We thought this was Shadow's backstory.
But it's Slobberchops.
Wait, what? What's going on?
I love this so much.
Just because, yeah, Slobberchop seems very on edge. Your little Tressum friend curled around your neck like a big ruff. Winged the ruff. Is very, very on edge and uneasy about being here, being back here.
Back here? On this ship? In the Sea of Ice?
So, are you clambering the 10 feet up onto the deck?
I'm just gonna Gatless up there. Flat.
Yes.
Wait for. Oh, she's gone.
Stealthily
Oh,
flap up
shit.
there.
Let's. If she needs help, she'll caw or something right now.
She'll come cacalling. Yeah.
Okay, so you clamber on up, and let's see here.
Do I have rope to drop? Can I climb?
Yeah, you will have. Yeah, you can lower that over the side here, and there's probably some half frozen rope on the deck as well.
I do have rope. I toss it.
Yeah.
Or just grab the frozen rope and toss it down.
Okay.
Boop.
So
And tie it.
Mame, as you get there onto the deck, you can actually see it in the picture there if you zoom in on it. The wooden boards of the main deck here are cracked from frost. A large hole in the deck exposes part of the hold to the sky. And the planks around the hole, you cannot help but notice, are marred with deep grooves, as if heavy claws had dug into them.
Oh my.
Tom climbs up.
Guys, there's something that happened here.
Tom takes a look.
Looks like there's something with big claws. Also, Slobberchops is on edge.
Does it seem natural? Like some sort of.
Would it look tabaxi, like as for claws?
Much
I mean, we have
larger.
them. Okay.
I will also climb Sithwick.
What's the scale on this one? Okay. Note to self. AJ Winters. Hello, Frosties. How you doing? The perfect raiders for a Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign. Welcome everyone from Winter's Tales. I hope you had a fantastic session over there with AJ. How you doing, everybody? Welcome on in. We are playing Rime of the Frostmaiden. They have arrived at the ruined hull of the icebound ship, the Dark Duchess. Hey, Treasure Wolf, thank you for that follow. Everyone, if you want to jump into our followers Discord, you can give us a follow there. We play lots of D&D, we have exciting guests, and AJ Winters from time to time. A pleasure to see you every time. Hey, Omi, how you doing? Hey, Serum, how you doing, friend? Okay, we have a giveaway going, folks. If you want to jump in, that chance to win Encounters in Icewind Dale from CGRPG. !enter for your chance to win. Jump on in on that. Hope you had a fantastic time. Everyone who was over here already, please do go and check out AJ's channel. Fabulous stuff all the time. Oop, some D&D, of course. Good to hear it. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this map and get this sorted for you guys here. I'll put the rest of you down on the ice. There's that worrisome growling and things going down. So they have found this ship trapped in the ice here, and they are investigating, but there is something crashing around in the hold below. Ah, where did you disappear to, Mummy? Oh, Roll20's doing that thing again. Stop it. Does that mean... Yep.
Tiny Tom.
There we go. Fixed it. And Shadov. There you go. Okay, so... Sorry, get that beautiful picture, though it is. Let's get that out the way there. And swing you guys over here. Okay, so... Mama, you're up there on the deck. There's that massive hole. You can see the claw marks. You get the size of the claw marks there. Serum 6, hey Raiders! Any of you that stood over here, please click that icon to read. Oh, thank you, Serum. Thank you so much. Okay, so, yes, the three of you are down there below.
Well, I thought me and Soyala climbed the rope.
You've climbed up onto the deck as well? Okay, move yourself onto the deck, that's fine.
Yep.
No worries, AJ.
I think,
Thanks for reading.
everybody said they were up there.
Be careful,
Okay,
the
those
wood's
others.
kind of dodgy.
Indeed.
Well, not dodgy enough to break under this giant claw mark.
I go to examine the claw mark to see if I recognize this beast.
Okay.
But my animal handling is probably not the best.
It'd be survival. It'd be survival for that. No worries on me. Cheers, mate.
I'm trained in survival,
Really?
so I'd like to
Okay.
assist if possible.
But there are also, I think...
I got a non-natural 20 for survival check.
Ooh,
Non-natural.
Wow. Cool. I think, yeah, I think actually the... Is it going to get all of you? Yeah, I think this map is actually better. There we go.
Where do we go?
Just to the right.
Oh.
And because this is just showing the deck where you are. The other one showed the forecastle and the aft castle as well. But this you can see here. So there are doors. There are doors in the aft castle here, and then in the forecastle up there, leading into the interior of the ship. And then these stairs go down below. And so, what were our survival checks?
Non-natural 20.
Okay, Tom.
Oh, I wanted to assist.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So you
should
got
I?
advantage, maybe? Yeah.
Oh, should I roll again?
Hmm.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Shit!
What?
Okay.
Earthquake?
Earthquake. Earth.
Yep, I'm feeling it now.
A little, yeah. It's not, hasn't really got to here yet.
Am I gonna feel
What?
it?
How is it here?
It must be north.
Maybe.
I mean, I can feel it, but it's very slight.
My
It's
shelves.
Not. Yeah, I was like, it's shaking a bit here.
Okay. Sorry, folks,
Nothing.
we're in Japan.
It happened yesterday while I was in my Japanese class.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, that one happened
What's
yesterday. I
going
remember that.
on?
Yesterday was there's one centered in Chiba. That
Okay.
I felt.
Hey,
All right,
Japanese
so
roll.
it's settling.
Sorry, we're just taking a moment here where we have a bit of an earthquake. But we're okay.
Nothing in
Japan's on
Tokyo.
like 5 fault lines, right?
Offshore Fukushima. Offshore from us.
Okay, but yeah, it didn't shake. I mean, that one that hit on the Wednesday a couple of weeks ago. That was vicious.
That was bad.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried about you guys down up there.
Yeah.
Because here it felt like the worst earthquake I had ever experienced
It was.
in Fukushima.
It was the
Yeah.
worst. It was the worst since the big one.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, 11 years ago. Now. Fun memories. Okay. So, yes. I'm sorry, Mame. What was the advantage roll?
I didn't do it yet. I'm trying
Okay.
to survive actual real life.
Rolling.
My first instinct was to like jump up and go to my shelves and hold my books down.
You go.
Not the books.
Not my
True,
books.
true university
Precious-
professor
precious book babies.
fashion.
It's
Oh.
natural 20.
Yeah, compensation. If you got them, folks, let those phoenixes fly.
That's what I thought the oh shit was originally.
Yeah,
me
I
too.
know.
Yeah,
No, the
I was like,
original
oh,
oh,
what?
shit was because of the earthquake that actually was shaking my
No,
apartment.
I didn't. I see a wall of ice. I didn't see any.
Okay.
Do I recognize these clothes?
You, with a natural 20, yes. You have never. There's only one thing that could have done this, and you have seen these claws. You would imagine, assuming there's not more than one. But they were flying above you at the time. As you think back to your time in the Spine of the World Mountains, and a gigantic white dragon flew overhead.
No. Oh, is it the one with the dead body on it?
That's the one you saw.
Oh.
It
You
would
can't fit in a ship, right?
would be about the right size.
Guys, you know, there might be a dragon in here. This is
In here?
this, yeah, like you see these
Well, I
claw
don't
marks.
know. That thing was big.
The sounds
Definitely
the
might have
sounds you're hearing
attacked.
are not that size, beast.
Okay, it might be a dragon, but it might be not the one that we saw in the spine of the world. But like you know, it could be like you know,
Really want to fight a dragon?
maybe
Now-
it's a nice dragon.
All I know, no. From what I heard of the tales, it is quite fearsome.
Mame, as you're checking out those claw marks there, and you go over by that, my instinct is to say windlass. The kind of the
It's some nautical thing now.
the wheel thing in the middle there. Yeah, I want to say windlass. I don't want to say I don't know why I want to say it, but I'm going to stick with that. As you go over by that windlass in the middle there, next to the mast, you are looking at the claw marks and things. So you're bending over and looking down, and you kind of stub your toe on something, like with the right the ice covering just going up and over it, and you look down to see what you almost tripped over. Kind of precariously on the edge of this large hole in the cabin below, and you see a small wooden bowl trapped in the ice on the deck,
Oh no.
and engraved on the side, beneath the ice, still visible even through the slight discoloration, is the word. What should I say? Name. Slobberchops.
What? What? I'm not what? Sovereign? I pick up the. I go down and pick up the bowl and I just look at Slobber Chops like on my shoulder. I'm like, what? What? This is your food bowl?
Kind of nudges at it, hopefully.
This is why he was looking in this direction. He's been quite missing the food bowl.
That's it. Yep, it's the food bowl.
It's a cursed food bowl.
This,
All right, I'll put it.
The Dark Duchess is why Slobberchops is here.
What?
Yeah, and this completes the journey, which this will never be told and has no way of being known by anybody. So I will share it with you. The Burning Valentine, the ship owned by our crew from Descent into Avernus, travelled up from Baldur's Gate to Luskan on a mission for one Arafor Tan, who was giving a mission to a one-shot crew of ours who ventured into the Spine of the World Mountains to retrieve a vital package from a group of adventurers who had failed to turn up from their mission from Icewind Dale. They had been delivering a delivery of Shardalin crystal.
Oh.
And those adventurers were killed in the Spine of the World Mountains by the dubious co-worker of a friend of Tuln's. Do you remember Tuln? Darkinius told you that he used to work in a laboratory in the mountains, and the experiments were going in a direction he did not enjoy or like, and it was that laboratory that created the monster that was attacking Dugan's Hole.
What?
And they had Shardolin because these adventurers had been captured and taken in their crossover of the mountains, and a one-shot group took that Shardolin back and killed Darkinius' evil accomplice in the mountains. But the monster escaped that day and ended up in Dugan's Hole, and they came back and they met Arafor, and Slobberchops, who is originally from Descent into Avernus, had travelled up from Baldur's Gate with the Burning Valentine, and when they arrived in Luskan, he jumped ship and ran off and joined a pirate ship in Luskan port called the Dark Duchess and became their mouser. And then when the Arcane Brotherhood chartered the Dark Duchess to head north themselves, that is what brought Slobberchops to Icewind Dale. And then fleeing the shipwreck with his wings,
Wow, it's amazing.
as he was uniquely able to do, he tried to go inland and find society and civilization, but almost died until a Gallus found him in the snow.
Oh, I remember. Oh.
So yes, it was Slobberchops. Very, very convoluted and long. That is
Backstory.
that's
Yeah,
about 2 year in the making. That.
What?
More complicated than Game of Thrones.
Sorry, I amuse myself with these things.
Oh my God, Slobberchops.
It's been through a lot.
He's not a young kitten.
He's in better shape than he was when he was being pampered by evil cultists in Baldur's Gate. So, okay. So as you stand here on the deck, having discovered, it's like the oh, what's the film where he just like finds like the snow globe at the end? It's just like, what's the there's a word he says, I can't remember what's the word. There's a word. Fuck, what's it called? Sorry, I can't remember. And
You're thinking about Citizen Kane. You're thinking about
right.
Rosebud.
Yes, it's like Slobberchops. And we finish. And we finish there. As you standing, thank you, Lee. Yes, Lee got it as well. As you are standing there on the deck, looking at these deep dragon claw marks, with some smaller beast. Thank you, Soundscape. Being noisy down below. And that is where we shall rejoin you adventurers next time. A massive thank you to everyone that's joined us. Thank you for the raid once more to AJ Winters and all of the Frosties from Winter's Tales. An absolute pleasure as always. I'm going to give you one more chance to jump into this giveaway of ours. ! Enter in the chat there if you want the chance to win Encounters in Icewind Dale. If you're playing in Icewind Dale, it's fantastic. If you're wanting to do one-shots up here, it's fantastic. Just incredible encounter design, beautiful maps and everything from CZRPG. Check them out as well. They have a fantastic Patreon, which is an absolute gift for DMs and enjoyers of D&D. Please go and give that a look as well. And we will see you all again very, very soon as we roll on through our week of adventures. We'll be down in the Underdark for Out of the Abyss, off in Ravenloft for Barovia and beyond, over in the Feywild for Wild Beyond the Witchlight, finally with the whole crew back together as they delve into the fantastic work of Frictionless Dan as they go into the extra stuff we have written for the Feywild there. And then we'll be over playing CZRPG's original campaign as yet to be released. We're getting sneak peeks on the channel here as we play through Chisenta's Tyranny. Josh, are you ready? It's soon. It's very soon. And I shall say no more on that. And we will be back into the weekend after that. Now, I hope everyone has had a nice time, and thank you for joining us. And we shall see who is our lucky winner after we give you a quick rundown of some of the fabulous guests that will be joining us for our No Kid Hungry charity stream in May. We are lucky enough to be joined by the fantastic Kelsey Dion from Arcane Library, one of our favourite producers for D&D stuff, a fantastic writer. We'll be joined by James Hake, another fantastic writer, the head games designer from Ghostfire Games, and the lead of the most recent Critical Role book. Someone who has Matt Mercer's private number in his phone. And he'll be joining us. He was one of the main writers on the first ever campaign I DM'd, Waterdeep Dragon Heist. So I'm looking forward to playing with him. We're also joined by Cleveland Browns fullback Johnny Stanton, NHL player. Why do I keep saying NHL? NFL, sorry, sports. And then we are also excited to announce that Dead Aussie Gamer and the fabulous Quincy from Quincy's Tavern, if you are a D&D TikTok fan, are going to be joining us as well. It's going to be a fantastic time. Fresh from their journeys to merry old England for D&D in a castle, they'll be joining us for that charity stream as well. Right, all sorts of exciting things. We have a few more guests that we're going to announce soon, we hope, once we tie things up proper. Okay, that's all for today, though, so let's have a see who our lucky winner is today. Closing those entries. Boom. Okay, everyone, good luck. Today's winner is... Dragons and Draw. Congratulations. I'm glad you could join us today, and I will be sending that in your direction. A first-time winner on our giveaways, I think. So yeah, congratulations to you, Dragons and Draw. If you've given us a follow today, thank you very, very much. I'll drop that in your whispers after we're offline there, Dragons and Draw. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. It's beautiful stuff. And we will be back very, very soon. If you've given us a follow today, thank you very much, and I'll be sending you that followers Discord invite in your whispers there. Hope you can jump on over and see us there soon, but let us also head off raiding somewhere. Are any of our stream team on at the moment? No, nobody's on at the moment, but that's let's see here. Who's on? Oh, here's someone. Yeah, here's someone who's who we've like raided into before, I think. That was a nice kind of having a nice chit chat and hangouts and some campaign prep over there. So you're very welcome, Dragons and Draw. Congratulations. Let us head on over to Hippog TV and give them a raid. So everyone, stick around for that raid. Get yourself some of those channel point dream pies, and you can support our players by giving them inspiration or giving me disadvantage if you like, and doing all sorts of things in that direction. Oh, we have a request here, Lee. Was that Lee? Hiberno Way. Are they doing on now? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I don't... Let's have a look. They are live at the moment, aren't they? What are they up to? Oh, they're creating some D&D characters as well. Okay, yeah, let's go with Lee's suggestion there. Thank you, Lee. Okay, let's head on over to Hiberno Way there and give them a raid. So, as I said, yeah, stick around. Get yourself some of those nice... Hiberno and Duron. Okay, thank you. Nice. Baron Dragonborn still has 56,000 dream prize. Well, you don't have to stick around for the raid then. You're fine. But yes, we shall see you all again very, very soon. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and we'll catch you next time. So stick around for that raid. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. But that's all for today, and as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai. Oyasumi, thank you.
Oyasumi.
Oyasumi.
See ya.